Hi everyone, I'm Donna Stellhorn, your practical astrologer, and today we are talking about the lunar eclipse. It's on March 13 or March 14, depending on the time zone you are, so it's around midnight. And in this chart, the sun makes a conjunction with Saturn. Additionally, Mercury is going to go retrograde on March 14 or March 15, depending on your time zone. Again, it's around midnight. So what does this all mean for you? That's what we're going to talk about. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Just to let you know what we're going to be doing, we're going to do a short overview, and then we're going to look at your sign in particular. We'll talk about love and then money. And so if you haven't already, please subscribe. And by the way, if you want a PDF of your chart so you can follow along on these videos, then reach out to me. There's a link in the description and I will send you that PDF. So for this lunar eclipse, there's definitely an emphasis on letting go of something. And ideally, that would be fears, worries, insecurities, doubts. And then it's also about embracing that Sun-Saturn connection. And that is about grit and determination. When we put the Sun and Saturn together in Pisces, it's almost like creating a spiritual path for yourself, just like the spiritual masters of old, where they let go of certain things in their lives so that they would have an uninterrupted journey towards spiritual enlightenment. So this particular lunar eclipse is at 23 degrees of Virgo, and all eclipses close doors, and so this is closing the door on some Virgo aspect of your life. Now, it's usually that you wished for this, that you were hoping that some part of your life would change, and now the universe is fulfilling that request, even though this may not feel like the timing is right, or that you have it in the budget, or that it is unfolding like you envisioned. Now, this full moon / eclipse is opposite the Sun and Saturn. And the best way to deal with Saturn is to lean in and to work hard and to have grit and determination and to set the bar very high for yourself and then strive to get over that bar, exceed the expectations, and then Saturn is your friend. So this Sun and Saturn in Pisces is asking us to take a holistic view of our life and to treat our lives with respect and reverence. And that is to treat your body like a temple and give your mind the time and the space to think its own thoughts, to be kind to yourself, to do the things that will help you live in the present and feel better, and that will radiate outward to your community. And so that means that you're going to feel better, more prosperous, healthier, happier, and everyone around you will as well. Okay, Aries, you like to be in the thick of things. You like to be at the forefront of whatever's happening. But right now, you may have to go behind closed doors to get the things done that you need to do. Now, it's very interesting that we see Saturn, Sun, and Neptune all rising in your chart. And so as you retreat behind closed doors, others may look for you. That can make your social capital rise. That can cause people to recognize that they need you, that they miss you, and seek you out. So it's going to feel a little counterintuitive, but the way to get more opportunities right now is to not be so visible, but to go behind closed doors and get the work done that you need to get done. And that could be, schoolwork, working on your business, catching up on some things for work, or doing things that are helping your spiritual journey, such as meditation, yoga, Tai Chi, and those sort of things. Now, when it comes to love relationships, specifically new love, you have some really positive energy here as the Sun is making a trine with Mars. And so this, again, is as you disappear from the limelight, other people seek you out. And so it is that you might bump into someone when you're just at the grocery store or in line to get coffee. So this is less about actively pursuing love and kind of stepping back and letting love pursue you. Now, when it comes to existing love relationships, even though Venus is not making an aspect with Mars, Venus is in your own sign of Aries, which means that Venus is secretly having a conversation with Mars. Now, Venus is retrograde, and this does mean that some old issues may be coming up, and so the two of you have another opportunity to work out something. This also may be, though, that the two of you are doing things things you've done before, like going maybe on a family vacation, or you are dealing with some home repairs that you've done in the past. So because there is this hidden connection, the two of you can come to an agreement. You can find a way forward when you work together. And by the way, if you'd like to know more about what is in store for you for 2025 and 2026, I do readings. There's a link in the description. Now, when it comes to your money, you pull money from that Venus, which is now retrograde, which is reminding you that it is time to go back and look at some of the money-making opportunities you've had in the past and see if they're viable now, if you're in a better position to take them, that you have more knowledge, more understanding of what it's going to encompass. You may find that somebody who was going to work with you but then backed out is now ready. You may find a new partner to work with, but you're going to work on an old project. So something that you've been doing or was thinking about doing to make money is now being revived. And that is a money source for you to take hold of. Now, when it comes to money from business or from investments, Venus is making a sextile to Pluto. Now, of course, that Venus is retrograde, so you do look like you're making more money than usual. However, this may be money that you were owed before that is now finally coming in. And that could be good news. So this also may be as you are turning over rocks to see this past money source that you discover that there was, again, money owed to you that is coming in. This is also a good time to go back and look at seeds that you have planted for different passive income sources or investments and see how they're doing. There may be some profits that you can take. Now, when it comes to money you derive from career, so that would be a paycheck, Venus is making a semi-square to Uranus. And because there's so much behind the scenes energy, they're asking for a raise right now. While you do have an aspect, and that means that some sort of talk about a raise could come up, it is more likely that it's an uphill battle. That the energy here, because of the semi-square, is, I had to look and see if it was indeed a semi-square. It is. It kind of grates. It's like you don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. There's some sort of impediment right now to discussing this. And so it's probably best to just wait. This energy will line up better in the future. But it is going to be a little bit because Venus is retrograde, so it's going to cross the same point again, and then it will be in the clear. So if this is something that you've already started discussing with your boss, then you may want to just, steel yourself for that conversation. But if this is something you were thinking about bringing up, it's more challenging right now to talk about it. So you might just want to wait until this energy lines up better. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Consider signing up for my newsletter where I talk about astrological happenings every week. And if you would like to know personally what is up for you in 2025 and 2026, I do readings. There's a link in the description, and I will see you in the next video.